Hello there, gamers. Is everyone doing this wonderful day today? It's obviously you guys are everyone's doing great. Here we are on the No Contraband profile, otherwise known as the HYPIXEL profile, which is, 1 year, 7 months old at this point. And this is, the stuff that we've got, or like the stuff that I'm wearing, and, the bank and the purse coins here. So I haven't made a video on this profile in a while, and I wanted to do one. And the video that I wanted to do specifically was how much money can you make in this video game by 100% AFK. I have a list of all the things in the game that you can earn currency by simply just AFKing. All the things that can be done in order to make money in this game without actually doing anything. So minions, and it's sheep right now. Obviously slime would work too, but I have sheep down, so I'm just going to keep sheep down. Booster cookie bits, because I'm going to sit inside of an AFK machine. You can upgrade a pet inside a cat, that's free money. You can level a pet inside a fan, that's free money. You can craft stuff in the forge. Since I'm going to be AFK on my island, I can also AFK bat talisman at the same time. Composter on the garden. Bank interest and allowance is like, I mean, it's such a little amount of money, but I'm going to do it anyways. Chocolate factory, I did not actually do on this profile, but I have a max chocolate factory on my other profile. So I think I'm just going to like add in the amount of money that I would have made if I had had it on this profile. Bazaar flipping, because it's been brought to my attention that some items, I think like sugarcane and some others, the buy price right here at 1.8 coins is less than the NPC sell price. So I'm going to set up huge orders to buy sugarcane at like 1.9 coins, and then I'm going to instantly flip it to NPC. So that in my eyes is AFK money right there, because that's just going to fill. And then another one that's like, debatably AFK money is NPC flipping. And I think you can see that list on this website called skyblock.bz. I'm going to show it in a little bit and it'll show the best NPC flips. So that in my eyes is AFK money too. And coincidentally, it's also Diaz at the same time, which means it's 10 times buy. So that's going to be really crazy right now. I think I'm actually going to make a lot of money from buying stuff from NPC and then just selling it directly to the bazaar. And then you can also have the bottles of Jur inside your inventory, or the truffles. And I think that the bottles of Jur are probably garbage, but I think the truffles are actually not bad. I think it's this item right here. You put in your inventory, it takes 300 hours to fully max, but I think that on a rolling 24-hour basis, you make about 11 million a day. So if I AFK with an inventory full of truffles for 24 hours, I'll make 11 million coins, but you kind of have to see it all the way through in order to get all that money. So you'd have to AFK for a total of 300 hours. So I mean, that's an interesting metric. A free 11 million coins a day just by simply AFKing is kind of crazy. That, sums up the entire list. So what I want to do is, get myself all set up and then do the full 24 hours of AFK and then see like exactly how much money I made from just simply AFKing. And then there's one other thing, that stupid coin allowance right there with 24 days left on it. Even though it's such a ridiculously insignificant amount of coins, I'm going to be getting 50k per day. That's terrible, but I think I'm going to waste 3,462 code swavies to finish it right now, which is definitely really dumb. But now I'm going to get, instead of 40k, I'm going to get 50k. Absolutely insane. That's going to be such an insignificant amount of money, because the minions alone are going to make, whatever it is, 8 to 10 million or something like that, because sheep minions are actually great, whether you sell it to NPC or to bazaar. I mean, this is a lot of money. 25 minions, 11 million each one. And just as a quick comparison, I have a slime down so people can see that the sheep is really actually quite a bit better, because that had 11.5 and that was what, 8.9. So sheep is, with the way to go no matter what, whether you sell it to NPC or not. Or if you were to sell it to bazaar, I mean, it'll be even more money, but these are just set up with hoppers inside of them. So what I want to look at here is skyblock.bz. Oh no, this is very interesting. So this is what I was talking about, the ones that you can flip for profit. It's looking like Hearthstone is the best because it's the highest volume one to buy, because there's flipping, that's insane. 1 hour instance sells 14 million. Oh my god. If I NPC flip this, I make 9 million coins an hour. You can do it for 13 hours before you're limited. Dang, look at these numbers are insane. Is this actually for real? Look at how much money you can make by doing this. You can only buy order 71,000 at a time, so that's each slot taken up, and that's only 63,000 coins, right? So like, it's gonna be such a pain to do that. So I wonder if I should do something a higher price. Okay, so there's this page too, right? This is interesting right here, where these are all the items that I can buy from NPC, 27 of them, and then I can immediately sell them on the bazaar for more. So what we need to figure out too is, what's the best pet to put inside of cat? What's the best one to put inside of fan? What's the best forge craft? Otherwise, it's pretty simple stuff. The rest of it's quite self-explanatory. So this website that everyone knows about, this one right here, will tell you the cat flips. So the top 3 are hidden unless you buy, the premium, but we could just skip to the, to this one right here. Turtle Pet's number 1. Okay, so the best thing to do right now is Turtle Pet. So you buy an epic. What do you want? So put this in there and then start that. So yeah, right. It's going to take 10 days, but on a rolling 24-hour basis, it's 900K a day. There's also the Forge crafts too. I got to figure out the Forge one as well. Okay, so the Sky Helper bot will tell you Forge profits specific to your account, because I can't make everything inside of here because I'm not maxed or whatever, right? Because I'm only hard them on 7. Yeah, is Goblins still a lot of money? Because I feel like Goblins are a really good one. Oh, it takes the ugly fossil for every single one of them. And I'm going to buy 7 of those. Flawless Amber. 6. Okay, 7. So 4 mil for each one of those. So I'm 45 mil invested into this so far. But each one of them is going to sell for how much though? 12 mil. I'm gonna have 7. So 84, let's call it 45, 39. So 39 million coins profit, and it's gonna take how long to make it? It's 117.5 total hours. I'm gonna make 39 million. Is that right? I'm gonna make 8 million coins on a 24-hour rolling basis. That's incredible, right? There's better, more complicated forges, like if you do drills or something like that. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna keep it simple though. There are way better things that you can do inside a forge. I assume with Heart of the Mountain 10, having everything unlocked, there's probably way better options, right? Because like if I was going to put in 200 million, then this would be much better. Real simple. 7 goblin pets. I'm going to profit nearly 8 million coins a day by simply just clicking these buttons. That's absolutely fantastic. Fan might not be good without taming 16. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't even mess with it. I feel like Fan's going to be so bad that I literally could lose. So do we spend every single bit so that I have 0? So then we can actually tell like exactly what I got. I think that's the way to go. How much money am I going to make on bank interest? So with my current bank, which is probably a bank that most players have, 250 mil, because most people don't have the really crazy stocked up banks. Maybe people have more like the 1 billion one or whatever. So you get 77K worth of bank interest every 24 hours. Like it's kind of a meme, but I'll still put it on there anyways. Now it gets a little bit more tricky. I need to do the math on Chocolate Factory, but I have to switch profiles to look at that. So this Chocolate Factory on this profile is absolutely maxed. Okay, so I lied. It's not maxed. I'm missing like a bazillion rabbits, but so is everybody else on the server though. I get 31K. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do the math off of, dang, you get 30. That's like a lot more. Wow. Truffle, the best way to look at it. So every day you can buy like 70% of a truffle. It's not very much money, right? 400K a day maybe. It's probably somewhere around there if you were to do truffles. Okay, how do you make a bat talisman AFK farm? That's what we need to do, because that's one that I'll actually have to AFK to see how much money we get from that. I need the floating island, and then I have to do something with water and then hoppers and a chest. I've built them before. I just don't remember how you actually do it. Do I have one on my Iron Man that I can go look at though? I do. So we have to build that thing right there. And it should, I'd imagine they're in there. Yeah, look at them all. Holy crap. Those stuff are 400K each. That's insane actually. But yeah, he's gonna flip and sit there. Oh my God, what the frick? I did not mean to do that. Okay, whatever. What the frick? I forgot that Hypixel's weird like that and lets you do stuff, things like that, where it's like not even a block. Dude, this game is dumb. Oh my God. Okay, well, how do I make it not do that? Disabled. How do I turn it off? Can I not even turn it off? You can't disable it. Wow, nice game design. Ah! No, you don't. What? This game's so dumb. Oh my God. If you right click the crystal, it deletes it. Roofed for. This is so scuffed. This is so much more difficult than it should have been. Okay. Composter. Composter is heavily dependent on your upgrades. What if I have no upgrades? It might be negative profit. Oh my God. What the frick? What happened? This bat thing seems ridiculous. Oh God, it's Jerry. I forgot I did this. So is it negative money or am I still going to make money? So it's 13,000. This is so much less than it used to be. So 13K, what's the best thing that you buy? So then you buy oil barrels and then, just some stupid something or other. Best composter items. Okay, so it's actually pretty flippin' tricky, right? Because I'm only going to make like 2K per compost. So I'll make like 8,000 coins or whatever. It's probably so bad. Isn't that not including fuel price? Okay, so it's probably negative money. Okay, so we have a couple left. We have bazaar flips, buying items for less on the bazaar than what the NPC for. But first though, I want to do the NPC flips. Dang, it's really just quartz, right? Because you buy this right here. Yeah. Why did I build with quartz? I'm so dumb. I can buy 100 stacks and it is 2,240 coins per. So I'm going to be 224K into this. And then I'm going to see in just a second. Okay. So it would have been 4 more, but I built with quartz though, which is stupid. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. 640,000. So I make 416,000 coins off of simply walking from that NPC to this NPC. That's pretty wild during Diaz, but it'll be that that divided by 10 though. So it'll be 64K. On a brand new profile, that's stacked up. Okay, so now if I take the rest of my bazaar and I fill all the rest of these slots with gold ingots, you know, we'll see how much money we make, you know, by doing that. Because, you know, we'll see if these actually fill. Because I'm going to do this, right? This is barely anything. Motherfucker, I'm going to do it anyways. Isn't enchanted mountain blocks way easier to do? I don't know. How much money do you make on enchanted melon block? I would do foul flesh. I mean, like, you know, there's way easier ones than gold because this is going to be obnoxious to buy, to sell and stuff like that. This would be so much nicer. So I make 1K on every single one of them. Melons are 4 mil a day, barely anything. What does that mean? You keep saying barely anything, like 4 mil a day isn't a huge number. Do I just want to buy it for, same as top? Foul flesh is 10 mil a day. Maybe I should try a mixture of both. What if I did like 100 mil worth of them, each one, and then see if it fills? We'll just see what happens. We'll just see if those fill, we'll see what the situation is tomorrow. The last one is tricky. I don't think I'm actually going to do it, but I want to show it though. These right here, if you fill your inventory with these truffles and then hold them there for 300 hours, your profit per day will break down to be 11 million coins a day by simply AFK. But you're going to have to see it all the way through though. You're going to have to do the full 300 hours. 11 million a day is a pretty crazy number though. I don't think I'm going to do it, but I wanted to show it though, because I'm not going to see that all the way through. Okay, so are we solid? This is what the sheet looks like right here. We'll calculate tomorrow how much money I get from the sheep. We'll figure out how much money I'm going to get from the bat talisman, if it's really going to be this much money. I think this is going to be impressive. Like, I can already tell it's going to be impressive because I'm making 8 million a day from the goblin pets. These bat talisman might be like extremely crazy. This is going to be really impressive, actually. The amount of money you can make by just fully AFKing on this game. Okay, so yeah, I AFK'd for 21 hours because I got kicked and sent to the lobby. So that just means that simple math and we can solve that problem. First glance though, this is a lot of bits. I had 1,000, so it's this minus 1,000, so it's 23,500 actually. That's a big number though. That's much more than what we estimated yesterday of 13,000 a day, especially because this number should be 12% higher. So if I BLC calc that, it adds another 3,000 on top of that. How'd you get 2x? I have no idea. I literally got twice as many bits, exactly twice as many bits as I was supposed to. How the heck did I get so many bits? I have no idea. Now the real question, what I really want to know is how many bat talisman are in there, because it could be so much money. We were estimating yesterday that there could be 19 inside of there. I have not looked. I have no idea. What? GG! Let's go! There's 0! How does that flipping work at all? Is it broken? Are they sitting in the hoppers? How could there flipping be 0? It's patched? Can you not do this anymore? Yesterday, Spro was talking about that. Did they make it so that you can't flipping AFK this anymore? No, how could they do that? That was gonna be like 20 million. Mob drops don't work if they die from fall damage. It's the same thing if they die from water then too. Oh, that's sad. Okay, frick you, stupid bats. How much money did we get from these minions? 25 of them. So I'm just going to look inside of this one and then multiply it, to be real flipping simple, right? What's in there? Bang! 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4, 0, 0, 0 times 25, 5.6 million. What's inside of the slime minion? It'll be less, right? It'll be less than 224K. Okay, now I'm extremely confused. Wait, how does the slime minion have more? All the times before when we've done this, it was less. How did that end up working out like that? What fuel? Buckets. It's the same in both of them. Wait, that makes no sense. If you AFK the minions, do they get scuffed? Did you have to be off your island? That's very strange. I don't understand how the slime could possibly have more. We've done the math on these. I showed it yesterday after weeks and weeks and weeks of these being down. These had like 30% more money in it than that slime minion did. I think that sums it all up then, though, right? Like I think that oh wait, no, just kidding, I lied. There's another huge chunk of this. We need to look inside of here now. The bazaar, and okay, that's a lot of items. Wow. So every single one of these filled, almost all of it, half of this one filled, and all of this one filled. So if I sell all of this to NPC now, and then I do the math on the difference, I'm also going to hit NPC sell limit too. Actually, maybe not, because all the foul flesh didn't fill, so I might not hit NPC sell limit. So I profited 2.5 million by just simply buy ordering those at less than NPC and then immediately walking over. I mean, you saw how easy that was. I flipping walked 10 blocks and I made 2.5 million. I feel like stuff like that is like really flipping cool. I mean, albeit I needed to put up 125 million to do that, but how long did that take to fill? I have no idea. Like I did it yesterday. Look, it filled in like an hour for this one. This one's a little bit more tricky to do that math because 45% of it filled, not the full amount. So yeah, I made another 3 million. So my total is like 3 million plus 2.5 million. Foul flesh would have been better if it filled. It would have. Yeah. Foul flesh is much better than melon blocks. Okay, so before I told this all, there's also this too. I saw this, another dye fire sale. This is fantastic. The last one did so good. All the previous dyes have done so good. This was an instant sellout, right? The best opportunities on the dyes historically has been to, you know, use code SLAVE in the HYPIXEL store, buy it, and then immediately sell it on the auction house for like lowest bin. And by lowest bin, I mean not literally the first slot, but like right here. This is the real lowest bin when you look down here. The first full row is like all the scammers. Then the real lowest bin is like in here. What you would want to do if you wanted to actually like invest in the die is then buy them in a couple weeks. If the fire sale sells out in 3 seconds, the price peaks on the auction house right after the sellout, and then it tends to, you know, slowly like decline before it picks back up again at some point in the future. That I expect to be a solid fire sale. What does it look like? You know, flipping, you know, lava-ish color. The spectrum on these colors is just so big. I wish it was less of a spectrum, less color changing, because it goes from like yellow to dark red. It's just like the spectrum is so huge, but clearly players like them. Okay, is it time to do like a ton of math on this? If you do the truffles in your inventory like I was talking about before, that's plus 11 million a day, but I didn't do that because you'd have to be like, you know, you'd have to be dedicated to it because you have to do the full 300 hours. If you had max composter, you'd make 12 million a day by crafting compost, but I think you'd have to be on it so much, right? Like setting up the fuel over and over and over again. Maybe not. Maybe you could put enough in here to let it run overnight. This, if it was max, you know, like a free 11 million a day sounds pretty crazy. And then if you were to do fan, max fan with owl and, you know, the best possible setup, this is going to be what, 6.6 million a day. So I didn't do those 3 things, but I'll have 2 different numbers. Like I'll come up with a, you know, a theoretical number if I had done all of that stuff with, you know, the max composter, max fan. But otherwise, I think my list here is fully completed. So I think that when I press enter, you know, I think that that's the total amount of money that I made from AFKing, which I feel like is great. If you also had truffles in your inventory, that's 11 million coins more per day. If you did fan with max owl, you know, taming 60, stuff like that, it's 6.6 million a day. And then if you did max composter, it's another 12. So 57, 56.9. If you did museum on this profile, it would be so much more because the multiplier, yeah, it would be so much more. Both of those numbers are incredible.